Hi everyone, welcome back. In today's video I'm going to be doing a homemade Schleich Tack update. This one is number 9, where I show you all of the tack I recently made. So yeah, let's just get right into it and I hope you enjoy. So starting off with this Western trail set I made back in October. For this tack set I was very inspired by an Instagram account called Through Rider. She does like really long hikes on horseback and with donkeys and stuff, and I was really inspired to make a similar tack set that she uses. So the bridle is kind of a halter bridle combination, which seems very appropriate for a very long ride, and I also saw her use it. Then the saddle is directly inspired by Tucker Saddlery. I'll put a picture on screen. Now this saddle took absolutely forever to make, as you probably could imagine, but I'm really happy with it and I hope I can take some nice pictures of it in the summer. The stirrups are actually adjustable by a buckle underneath here, and even though it might not be necessary, I really like having functional tack. The saddle also features 2 girths. I'm not sure if it has a proper name. I've never ridden Western in my entire life, so I'm probably missing out on a lot of terminology, and I'm sorry about that. Oh, and I also bought these leather stamps, so I engraved DS on the stirrup leathers for Daisy Stalls. I think that's really cool. One thing that I'm super mad about is that I spilled a little bit of super glue right here, so there's this dark spot and it's quite noticeable. So that's very annoying. But anyways, that is the Western Trail set. And then to go with that set, I made a whole pack horse harness. This whole set has been the most time-consuming project I think I've ever done, because I had to do a lot more research about it and I had to search a lot more to find reference pictures, so it took so much time and effort, but I am happy with the result. Now let's have a look in the saddlebags. So there's a water bottle because it's important to stay hydrated. There's also a teeny tiny first aid kit, which I spent way too much time making, but it's fun. Making these small little details, I love it so much. So anyways, you can actually open it and there's actually medical supplies in here. There's a thermometer, a couple of bandages, a pair of tweezers, and some cotton swabs. There's also a small towel in here and a bedroll. In the second bag there is some rope. There's also a teeny tiny box of matches, a toilet paper roll, a small diary or a book. There's also this bag. I can't open it and I don't remember what I put in it. I think it might be grooming supplies. There's also an extra halter in here. It's a leather and rope combination. It's also very important to carry a map. I also made a teeny knife and knife holder. And at last, a simple blanket. and that was the pack horse set. I also made this English bridle. I am really happy with this one. It's one of the neater bridles I've ever made, I think. It's not made for this specific model, it's made for a slightly bigger one, so it doesn't fit perfectly. But I'm very happy with the buckles, and also the brow band and the nose band especially. I know you guys are going to ask for a tutorial, and I've explained why I'm probably not going to do one very soon so many times, but I'm going to do it again. So making bridles now is so much more complicated than it was before, and also when I do make bridles, which isn't very often, making a tutorial while I'm making the bridle makes the process less enjoyable. So yeah, that's why. I also made this nice ribbon halter for my lovely boy Gustav. I really like this halter. I've had problems with making ribbon halters in the past because most ribbon is quite thick, but I got my hands on a thinner ribbon, so yeah, I'm really happy with this one. I put some silver paint to look like eyelets, but I still wish I could find eyelets that small. If you want to get a Gustav for yourself, I'll put a link in the description. He's such a good mold, I really recommend him. Also, very recently I made this Charles Owen helmet for my bell release. I do think it looks nice, but the glitter is a little bit chunky maybe. I was inspired to make this because I recently got myself a Charles Owen helmet. I really like it, so I thought I would make one for my bell release too. Next is my most recent tack set. It is a black English writing set. Unfortunately, for the longest time I was never able to make black tack because I just didn't have the right kind of black leather. But luckily, recently I acquired some very good black leather and I was finally able to make this, and I'm so happy with it. I'm also really happy with this full cheek bit I made. I do have a factory made bit like this, but it was just a bit too small and also a bit too flat for my taste, so I made my own and I'm very happy with it. Also, right after I filmed this video, I fixed this bridle a bit, so now it looks like this. I also made this simple 3-point breastplate. I almost think it's too simple, but I don't really know what to do with it to make it less plain. And then for the saddle, it is hands down my favorite saddle I've made so far. I tried my best to make it quite strong and solid, unlike my other saddles that have been more floppy. And I do think I succeeded. I do still have several things I want to improve on, but this was kind of a milestone for me because I think this saddle looks really nice and I like the overall shape. I also finally figured out how to make nice girths. I'm really happy with this one, I think it looks quite neat. And if you're wondering, I bought these stirrups at the same place that I bought Gustav. The link is in the description. So that was the English writing set. I do plan on making some more stuff for it, so stay tuned on my Instagram and on the community page to see what I'll add to it. This lovely boy is also wearing my splint boots that I recently discovered how to make. If you'd like to see the tutorial for these, you can click the I in the corner and that will take you directly to the tutorial. Recently I also randomly decided to make this checkered saddle pad. I think it's alright, it's not my favorite. I'm honestly not that good at making saddle pads, not gonna lie. Also this simple riding blanket, it's literally just a piece of fabric that I slightly sewed in at the bum to make it fit the horse better and also lined with some embroidery thread, but it looks very nice on the horse. I also made this half pad in a rush, not gonna lie. It looks super duper messy, but on the horse it looks alright. Most of it is covered by the saddle anyways. I also made these baby blue splint boots. I think they're really cute. So that was it. Thank you all so much for watching. And also a small heads up, I'm working on a realistic roleplay, but the weather is kind of bad, so filming outside is a big challenge, but it is coming soon. I know you guys love the realistic roleplay so much, and I'm really thankful for that. But anyways, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!